primer to this just because I was kind of curious to see what it was going to look like. And I feel like there was some areas over in this general area that I needed to fix. But I like to put the filler primer in because you can kind of see if the stuff's going to show through or not, which to me it looks like these crack things might end up showing through. So I might have to do a little bit more work on it. We'll see what we can get done here. But like you can see right there, right here, right here. So all these areas are gonna have to be sanded back down and basically filled in essentially. So I might end up having to put fiberglass over it, or at least some fiberglass resin. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but that's where I'm at.
KYASS Production.
I got the filler primer laid down. I know it kind of looks all blotchy, but for some reason every time I use filler primer in a rattle can, it always comes out this almost like streaky look, blotchy look. But what I'm gonna do is wait for this to dry for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that, and then I'm gonna go back through and wet sand this whole thing, which is going to smooth out all the thicker parts, which is these darker areas, and it'll blend it in with the thinner parts, which are the lighter areas. And once that's all blended in, after I wet sand it, I'm going to go back through with some regular automotive primer, and basically then it'll look all even, and then I can go and let that dry, wet sand it again, and then we'll start doing the actual coat of paint. Which, if I remember right, I think we're going to be doing this in a jet black. But anyways, this is where I'm at now.
KYASS Production.
See the difference of what I was talking about. See, it's smoothed out a lot through here. Just don't need to go through a little bit more. And you can see it's darker over here. This is real gritty and rough. Need to get all that roughness smoothed out and get it to looking more like this here. And once I get done with that, I can wipe it clean real quick and then go ahead and actually spray it with the automotive primer, and then we can move on to the paint. Alright, I was so close and I ended up running out of the automotive primer. So I have some white primer essentially that I'm going to go ahead and just finish it off with that and hope for the best, I guess. Don't judge me, but I ended up using the white primer mixed in with this gray because I just ended up running short and I wasn't quite done with what I needed to get primed. But if I wasn't painting it black, on top of that a jet black, I would probably wouldn't do this because it would end up making it different colors on the actual paint. But I feel like since it's a really dark black, it's not going to really matter at this point. But next step is just to wait for this to dry, and then I can start laying down the black paint. Here's coat one of the jet black. I'm kind of went on a little thick just to hide a little bit of the imperfections the best as possible because I couldn't fix every single thing. Like if you look right there, you can see I wasn't able to get that fixed, but really that's really the only issue. There's a little bit right there I couldn't fix, but overall it looks good. I just got do one, maybe two more coats, and then I'll probably let it dry overnight, and then do a wet sanding then at that point, and then I'm gonna let it dry first overnight, and then if need be, I will wet sand it and then clear coat it. If not, and it looks okay, then I'll just go ahead and throw the clear on. But that's where I'm at now. Coat 2. I did not record this process because it's kind of repetitive just to go from coat to coat. But next part of this will be the clear coat and possibly wet sanding before or after. I'm not really sure exactly what. But next part will be the clear coat, and then it will be finished, I believe. Overall though, it doesn't look bad. It's got a little bit of orange peel, which I'll probably have to sand that out, and you can see right through here a little bit of dust had fallen through it. So I'll see if I can get that out as well. But this is kind of what it would look like whenever it has that gloss clear coat on, something similar, but it actually looks pretty good.